You know that feeling when you open social media and it hits you like a punch to the gut. Everyone's winning. Everyone's traveling. Everyone's got their life figured out. And you're just there scrolling, watching, stuck in the same place you were 6 months ago, a year ago, maybe longer. You tell yourself tomorrow will be different. You'll start the workout program. You'll finally learn that skill. You'll become the person you keep promising yourself you'll be, but tomorrow comes and you're still the same, still stuck, still invisible. And the worst part, deep down you know it. You know you're capable of more. You know there's a version of you that could dominate, that could transform, that could make people stop and say, what the hell happened to them? But that version feels so far away, it might as well not exist. Here's the truth nobody wants to tell you: disappearing is the answer. Not running away, not giving up, but strategically removing yourself from everything and everyone that's keeping you average. 6 months. That's all it takes. 6 months of complete isolation from the noise, the distractions, the people who know you as the person you're trying to stop being. 6 months where nobody gets to see the process, the struggle, the ugly middle part. And when you come back, you won't have to say a word. They'll see it, they'll feel it, and they'll be shocked. But you won't do it. You know why? Because you're addicted to being seen. You're hooked on the little dopamine hits from likes and comments and people acknowledging that you exist. You can't go 3 hours without checking your phone, let alone 6 months without posting your progress. You've convinced yourself that sharing your journey keeps you accountable, that posting your goals makes you more likely to achieve them. That's a lie you tell yourself to justify the addiction. The truth is, you're broadcasting your intentions because you want credit for the effort before you've actually done anything. You want people to see you working out, so they'll call you dedicated. You want them to see you reading, so they'll think you're intelligent. You want validation for trying, not results from succeeding. And that's exactly why you never finish anything. Every time you post about what you're going to do, your brain gets a hit of satisfaction, as if you've already done it. The announcement becomes a replacement for the accomplishment. You're literally rewarding yourself for intentions instead of outcomes. Meanwhile, you're surrounded by people who knew you when you were lazy, when you quit, when you failed. And every single day you stay visible to them, you're reinforcing that old identity. They expect you to be the same. And because humans are social creatures wired to meet expectations, you become what they expect. You stay small because your environment is designed to keep you small. Your friends aren't trying to sabotage you, but they need you to stay at their level so they don't feel bad about their own lack of progress. Your family loves you, but they're comfortable with who you are right now, and change makes people uncomfortable. Even you. Every time you look in the mirror, you see the old you, the one who starts strong and fades, the one who talks big and delivers small. You can't outrun your own reflection when you're staring at it every single day. That's why disappearing isn't optional. It's the only way. You cannot build the new version of yourself while everyone around you, including you, is reminding you of who you used to be. You need separation. Physical, digital, social separation. Think about it like this. When a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, it doesn't do it in front of an audience. It seals itself inside a cocoon where nobody can see the messy, uncomfortable process of complete metamorphosis. It doesn't post updates. It doesn't check in. It disappears entirely. And when it emerges, it's unrecognizable. That's what you need. A cocoon. 6 months where the world doesn't get access to you. Where your old identity can die without anyone trying to resuscitate it. Where you can fail, struggle, look stupid, and learn without anyone watching. Because here's what they don't tell you about transformation: it's ugly. The middle part, where you're not who you were, but not yet who you're becoming, is brutal. You'll be bad at things you're trying to learn. You'll look weak while you're building strength. You'll feel lost while you're finding direction. And if people are watching that process, you'll quit. You'll quit because you're embarrassed. You'll quit because someone will make a joke. You'll quit because maintaining the image becomes more important than doing the work. But in isolation, there's no image to maintain. There's only the work. And when the only person who knows you're struggling is you, suddenly struggling becomes tolerable, necessary even. So here's what the 6 months actually looks like. Month 1 is brutal. You're going to feel like you made a mistake. You'll want to check social media. You'll want to text people. You'll feel lonely and wonder if anyone even notices you're gone. Good. That discomfort is your addiction to external validation dying. Let it die. During this month, your only job is to establish the foundation. Pick 3 areas: your body, your skill, and your mind. For your body, you're training 6 days a week minimum, not some casual workout where you're scrolling between sets. Real training. The kind that makes you question if you can finish. Progressive overload. Tracking every rep, every set, every pound. Eating with purpose. Sleeping like it's your job. Because for the next 6 months it is. For your skill, you're picking one thing that will change your financial or professional reality. Coding, video editing, sales, writing, graphic design, something tangible that the market will pay for. You're spending 2 to 3 hours every single day deliberately practicing this skill, not consuming content about it, actually doing it, failing at it, getting better at it. For your mind, you're reading for an hour every day, books that challenge you, that teach you how high performers think, that rewire your psychology from victim to victor. And you're journaling every morning, writing down what you're going to accomplish. Every night reviewing what you actually did. No lies, no excuses, just data. Month 2, the foundation starts to harden. Your body is responding. You're not where you want to be, but you can see changes. You're stronger, leaner. You move differently. The skill you're building is still frustrating, but you're noticing patterns. Things that seemed impossible 4 weeks ago now feel difficult but doable. Your mind is sharper. You're thinking in ways you didn't before. You're seeing opportunities you were blind to. You're connecting dots. This is where most people would want to share. Don't. Nobody gets to see this yet. This is still yours. Months 3 and 4 are where the compounding happens. You're not just going through the motions anymore. You're refining. You're optimizing. Your workouts are precise. Your skill practice has structure. You're not just reading, you're implementing. The person you were 6 months ago wouldn't even recognize your daily routine. You're up earlier. You're more disciplined. You've eliminated everything that doesn't serve the mission. No social media, no mindless TV, no toxic people, no wasted time. Every hour is allocated. Every day is intentional. And here's what's happening that you can't see. Your identity is changing at a cellular level. You're no longer the person who says they'll do something. You're the person who does it every single day, without negotiation, without motivation, just discipline. Months 5 and 6 are about mastery and momentum. You're strong now, not just physically, but mentally. You've done hard things every day for 5 months straight. You've proven to yourself that you're not who you thought you were. You're capable of more, so much more. The skill you've been building, you're not a beginner anymore. You're competent, maybe more than competent. You could monetize this if you wanted to. Your mind has been rewired. You think like a different person. You see the world through a different lens. You've read 30 books. You've journaled 180 days in a row. You know yourself better than you ever have. And then you come back, but you don't announce it. You don't make a post about your transformation. You just show up, and people notice immediately. They can't put their finger on it at first, but something is different. You look different. You're leaner, more muscular. You carry yourself with a confidence that wasn't there before. You speak differently, more direct, less approval seeking. You don't laugh at things that aren't funny just to fit in. You don't agree with opinions. You don't hold just to keep the peace. You're comfortable in your own skin in a way that makes people uncomfortable because they're not. You move through the world differently. You're not checking your phone every 5 minutes. You're not seeking validation. You're not explaining yourself. You're just different, better, undeniably better. And they're shocked, not because they didn't think you could change, but because you actually did it. Because most people talk about transformation and never transform. They post about their goals and never achieve them. They announce their intentions and never follow through. But you disappeared. You went silent. And you put in the work when nobody was watching. That's why the shock hits different. It's not about impressing them. It's never been about them. The shock is just a byproduct. The real transformation is internal. You know what you're capable of now. You've proven it to yourself. You've built discipline, skill, strength, and mental fortitude in isolation. You don't need their validation anymore because you validated yourself through action, through results, through becoming. So here's the real question: will you actually do it? Will you delete the apps? Will you tell people you're going dark? Will you commit to 6 months of nobody seeing you, nobody hearing from you, nobody getting updates? Or will you do what you always do? Get excited for 48 hours, post about your new journey, and then fade back into the same patterns that have kept you stuck. 6 months from now, you'll arrive. That's not a maybe. That's a fact. Time will pass whether you use it or waste it. The only question is, who will you be when you arrive? Will you be the same person, still scrolling, still stuck, still making excuses? Or will you be unrecognizable, stronger, sharper, skilled, disciplined, transformed? The choice is simple. Disappear now. Shock them later. Or stay visible, stay comfortable, stay exactly where you are. But don't lie to yourself about what you're choosing. Don't pretend 6 months from now that you didn't have this opportunity. You know what you need to do. The only question left is whether you'll actually do it. Right now, tonight, disappear.